Go ahead. No, go say what you're saying, old man. Say what you're saying. Back in my day, bro,
yes,
you don't know about.
Yes, when I started, when I was
Chicago,
when I was a little bald headed motherfucker hitting open mics with the girl that took my virginity, it was a fun time. But
what? Tell me the story.
So she was a very supportive friend. We only had sex once.
Okay.
But I was after that for like 4 years.
Which side? I think this this side, yeah.
Either side, it don't even really matter.
It's like a skateboard.
Hell yeah, that's what she said.
You saying?
So, yeah, my first. I'm not gonna tell you the story of I chased her for 4 years, but when I started doing stand up, I was dating somebody because her father, the girl I was dating, her father had I don't know, just sparked the love of stand up comedy because he a gangster. So she was having a housewarming party at she was having a housewarming party at her apartment. She was introducing me to the family and shit. And the mom was there, the mom side of the family was there, and then the dad comes through with his new girlfriend.
I'm listening.
Yeah, the dad a cool dude. Tall dude, 6'4", 6'3", 6'4". He's taller than me.
Damn it, you're tall.
Yeah. And he comes in and they're like, yeah, we're gonna do something. I guess motherfuckers wanted to sing, but the girl, she didn't want to sing. So he was like, I'll get up, I'll do some stand up. So he goes up, he does a set. He an old black dude, so a lot of his jokes are street jokes, but he has charisma. So it's the way he delivered it was like, oh shit. Yeah. And me seeing that in real life, in person, was like, I could do that.
So you had seen it on TV and stuff, like we all have. And then did you have that same mentality that I had where you see it and you're like, oh, you got to go to Hollywood and be famous and then do stand-up? Did you understand the way you had to go about it, like open mics and shit?
I figured as much.
You got to put the mic. This is going to be the worst. This is going to be the worst podcast.
It's going to be terrible.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Ty Riggs, y'all, a.k.a. Wasabi the Black Samurai, a.k.a. Leonardo DiCaprio, a.k.a. Thotty Pippen. But like I was saying, I never had an interest in stand-up.
Yeah.
When I saw it, it was like, what, Dave Chappelle Killing Him Softly, Eddie Murphy, Raw.
The creature that's sitting on my feet right now.
Regular, I saw the regular stand-up. Regular stand-up. Like, even before I did stand-up, I went to Canada, and on their comedy channel, they have Canadian stand-up.
That sounds embarrassing.
All their stand-up is just talking shit about America.
Really?
Yes.
They go fuck themselves.
Like, you know how, black people white people be like this. And black people Canadians be like, oh, these Americans, I went to America, and it was like, oh, yeah, USA. Oh, yeah, USA, and ate a hot dog like that, and the crowd goes crazy. And I was like, fuck this place.
Keep going.
But it made me. I was like, I could do this. So immediately, I got on the internet, started looking for places to do open mics. Went to Jokes and Notes.
How old were you?
I was 24.
Okay.
Yeah. And
you 47 now? 48?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I grew up. Threw all my Beastie Boy albums away. And
we'll discuss that, by the way. We're gonna discuss this.
And I went to Jokes and Notes. I didn't record the first time I went up, but I did all right. Cause when they let you, they make you go up first. It's like, yo, it's my first time doing stand up, and they were like, oh, where? All right, cool. Arona Lopez was the host. She fine as hell, but she crazy now.
Like walking around with bags and out in the street crazy, or just?
Yes, but also she's famous. She's famous for being crazy. She is the 50 Cent lady. Google
Jamie,
the 50 Cent
can you
lady.
real quick? Sorry. Keep going.
So,
all right. So, do you want to say some shit? Because are you gonna say something mean? I know what you're gonna do. Yeah. Okay.
Shake
your head.
She was the host. She was like, "Yeah, oh, welcome. Do your thing. We're gonna have fun." Went up. She did her little set. Funny as shit. And then it's 2 A's. Aaron with 2 A's. Arona. But she introduced me. Went up there, did a joke about getting my ass whooped.
Are you the type of dude that just lets the blunt die in your hand? Okay,
yeah.
so I got to keep reminding you.
That's right.
Okay.
Snap your
Old-
finger,
old
wave
ass
your
man.
hand.
Mhm.
Well, fuck, I flip this whole table over and shit everywhere.
That's fine. I don't own anything. Do you see this apartment? It would take 5 minutes to clean up this whole apartment. I don't give a shit.
All right,
Simple life.
So I went up, did a joke about getting my ass whooped. My little sister is just born. I just gotten over like a terrible breakup, a betrayal of the heart.
Yeah, cheated on.
Yeah, but I ain't talk about that because it didn't end. It didn't end peacefully. So
Like you swung on her.
no.
Okay. You took her in an elevator, taught her a lesson.
No.
Okay.
But so yeah, I went up there, talked about getting my ass whooped. It was all right. I didn't have any joke structure. I was just talking because that's how I felt comedy was. Because I never studied stand up. I not a theater kid, but I was one of them black kids that like, oh yeah, you can. Oops, sorry. You can do this. You can do that. I was in all city chorus. My mom wanted me to be the black Josh Groban, and I was like, I hate Josh Groban. I hate everything about him.
So
but
you just had the whole world was in front of you. That you were a millennial. You were told you were beefed up.
Yeah, you could be anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I played sports, didn't like it.
Yeah.
Did music, didn't like it. That's because I don't like screaming. I don't like loud volume. And then if I'm too loud for too long, I start coughing.
Wait, what? If you're too loud for too long, you start coughing?
Yeah.
Oh, is that like your throat gets dry or something? You need to learn how to use your diaphragm. See, brother, once you utilize.
I know breathing. I know how to.
So you were never you were doing everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I always was like, okay, I'm bored of this. I'll do something else.
You seem like you'd be a good saxophone player. I don't know why. You just look like in sequence.
Sequence.
Saxophone in sequence.
But like,
Yeah, we're gonna go this way because I think it'll be more efficient.
So,
I'm so glad you decided to come back on the podcast, Ty.
of course.
I mostly like it. Yes, I'll get you back on again too. Yeah. No, say your piece, young blood. All right. I like it because there's far less pressure on this one.
Yeah.
Like a lot of time has gone by. I think I've gotten to know you to some degree. You know, I'm peeling away the onion that is Ty Riggs.
It's a big onion.
Mm-hmm. And it's very layered onion.
Mm-hmm.
And like that first go around is like you gotta like feel people out. You know what I mean? Like I got to know Zacho. I know I just completely deflated everything you were saying. Do you want to say your thing and then I'll talk about my thing? I'll write mine down.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So I wasn't a theater kid, but like whenever it came, because of how I talk and like I was the best reader in my class, and I knew how to like bring emotion to whatever I read. I was always that kid to be on the intercom, or when there was like a school play, they'll give me the speaking role because I spoke so well. But I was raised Jehovah's Witness. That's just what we did. Public speaking is like it's half religion, half just public speaking and learning how to sell this religion. So it's like, oh, yeah, I know how to talk to people. I'm very convincing. I'm a salesman of spirituality. But, like, I was always, like, doing that. So getting on stage was easy. Mm-hmm. Being able to make people laugh on purpose was the hard thing.
The math of it. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. It's funny how, like, when you first watch comedy, it does, because these are, like, you're very rarely do people just go to open mics for their first experience of comedy. They're seeing comedy specials where it's a professional who's been doing it for 15 years, and they're making it feel natural. So conversational. Like, you would never think that this shit was written down. They've been saying it for years. You'd never think that.
Right. Yeah, so I went up there the next week, got up, bombed my booty hole open, and
black audience.
Yeah, of course, it was jokes and notes.
Okay,
it was the blackest audience,
the blackest of the blackest. Audience.
I had the music played on me, probably because I talked for too long. I couldn't keep up with the time, or like I don't know. I gotta look back at the video. The video exists. It's on Facebook. I share it every year when it pops up on my memories.
That makes me depressed.
I want to watch it. It reminds me of
how far you've come.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I mean, I had a fade.
Can you send me that?
Yeah, I'll send you the video.
I need to see that.
I had a fade, all that. It was.
That's crazy.
It was kind of embarrassing. Shit, I need to hit up my homie. He hid the video of my first showcase.
He hid it?
It was on his YouTube.
I
And,
thought you like.
yeah, I think he privatized it. He ain't like. I don't think he deleted it though. But
It's weird. It's weird watching yourself in the past. It's like, and the hair thing. I think that's the other thing about locks that people don't like. It's when they call it a journey. They call it a journey for a reason. Like the process of watching it get longer and it changing,
and who you are as it grows.
It's like in that awkward phase where they're just little danglies. Did you get the danglies?
Yeah, a little bit. I had them like coming to the back.
Oh yeah, you got your shit back. I wrote 3 things down.
Okay.
The most important thing is this one. We'll get to it. It's a discussion that needs to be had. Oh, is my handwriting too bad?
Bati Boy?
Oh, shut up. You know what the fuck that wrote.
Beastie Boys.
Yes.
All right.
But first, make it okay. So like, getting to know you over the past. How Has it been I know technically it's been a year, but when would you say we talked most?
We talked most in the last couple of weeks, but like we've been in passing, like seeing each other and being like, "What's up?" The Black Man Connection for over a year.
Black Man with locks.
Yeah.
You know what?
We met at North Bar, I think.
I can't. I don't. But I think I know the moment. I actually remember the moment the turn happened. It was when. What was that? What did you just? What? Snorting in the corner. All right. I was running. Enjoy. That was the moment. You know what I'm saying?
That was like 2 months ago, right?
It was like 2 months ago. I was running Enjoy. It was falling apart. I think you weren't booked on the show, but someone dropped out. Like 3-4 people dropped out, and I was like, Ty, do this. And then by the time you got here, I was like, never mind. But then the audience was like, nah, just do it anyway. It was a mess. It was a mess.
You mean that couple? That wasn't no audience. It was 2 people and like the staff.
But the audience doesn't know. The people listening, they don't know. They
Yeah.
can't picture. No, but nobody was showing up. It was just that couple. And then I was like, well, we're here. So then you went up. And then more people kind of trickled in. Then the shot went up. And then y'all were talking about the thing that we're doing now. Do we talk about that? Can we not talk about that? I don't know. Is it a secret?
What?
That group. The group.
Oh, the group. The collective. We're
Yeah.
working on that. All right.
Yeah, let's not
Coming
even.
soon.
Yeah, the coming soon. This is cliffhangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say because then because it gave me a reason to be around you more specifically and like talk to you more.
All right.
You know, and do you know how to? Oh, she.
Well, just grind it. I'll roll it. Thank you.
No, you got to use your hands. Apparently, it gets.
No, he could do the.
She can do the.
She could do the. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Man, this is a great podcast, man.
Look, just cut out this dead space right here.
I'm totally not gonna do it.
Funny as hell. How long is the podcast supposed to be?
Like an hour.
An hour. See, we wasted like 3 minutes right here. The 60 minutes is not a long time.
Speaking of the podcast, you listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
Which episodes have you listened to?
People I know. So mine's.
Okay. You listen a few times, you know.
Christians.
Okay.
Kyrens.
Okay.
I was about to start Jessica Mistitano, but I already know hers is gonna get deep.
Yeah. Oh.
Because she has a podcast on or it might still be on Spotify or Apple Podcast, but like she talked a little bit about stuff, and I was like, ugh.
She goes hard. Mm-hmm. She goes real hard and very very honest, very open.
Yeah.
That's man. It's you know what else is interesting about this scene is how eclectic all of the comics are. Like everyone is such a unique person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Artist, man. But yeah, back to
I like the way you moved your glasses. Go ahead. Talk about you. My fault.
Yeah, those are the podcast. Those are the episodes I listened to. I was gonna listen to Courtney Peterson's. That's on the queue. My YouTube is weird. I just started getting into YouTube, and all I listen to is like drill music and Chiracology blogs.
Do you listen to what's his name? What you getting up to now? What's his name? Oh motherfucker, that's gonna bother me.
So you be listening to those vloggers also? Not DJ Academics.
DJ Academics.
Not DJ Academics.
You don't like
no.
DJ Academics?
I don't like his voice. I don't like the way he looked. I don't like how he talk, what he talk about. He's like one of those people you meet and they stand in a circle and just start talking about shit. You look at him like, who are you? Why are you in this space? Huh? Yeah, I don't like DJ Academics. I know he was like one of the bloggers from like that, but the blogger I listened to was actually a part of those people.
Who was the blogger?
So I listen to FYB J-Mane. He's a rapper that actually is a part of the gangs that's like in the Chiracology shit. And then I listen to Billionaire Black, who is also like a person that's in there, like in the history from like 2010.
You focus in on Chicago specifically when you're looking up YouTube content.
Something like that. When it comes to rap, I am a big fan of Chicago rap. Every part of it, from the Chance the Rapper end to the Sabas to
I got to see him live.
oh, that's nice. I don't do live concerts.
What? Why?
I am the type of person. First off, I don't do crowds. Also, like since I've been doing stand up, I want to be the person that's like backstage. Either I'm kicking in the green room talking shit with motherfuckers, or like I'm standing backstage. I want them niggas backstage just watching the show from behind.
Why?
Because crowds suck. A bunch of musty ass fans standing around bumping against each other. This nigga music, like this nigga, he a person too. I want to be able to hang out, sit down, maybe drink a drink, some free food, because craft services be backstage in that bitch.
So you want the perks?
Yeah, and also like I know rappers. So it's like I can hang out in that environment. Like I'm cool with being around these people. Like I was in the studio with Lucky X at one point. It's not that
totally.
special.
Lucky, yeah, I know Lucky. Me and Luck go way
it's
back.
Okay. It's
me and Luck, we
know somebody is somebody in the studio when they ask you who you are. Cause I was invited by their drug dealer. Like every studio has that nigga that hangs out at the studio because he sells drugs.
He's the Darius. He's just kind of there.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
is Atlanta accurate to the rap?
That and Dave.
I've never. Why did? No, say your piece. Go ahead.
Okay. She's surprised you never seen Dave.
No, I've seen a few episodes. I watched a few episodes, and for me, it felt like a lesser version of Atlanta.
It's just from a different standpoint.
Okay.
Yeah, because that is the actual thing, and like based on how he moves in the rap game, because he treats it like a job. He's like, I want to be a professional rapper. So what his idea of professionalism is: showing up on time, getting the job done, making sure you're prepared for when you come into this space and whatever. But then he's culture shocked because he goes there, motherfuckers late, motherfuckers doing drugs.
Can I say, as a man that grew up amongst the whites and is not generally a fan of their behavior, one thing I will give them is
they some punctual responsible ass motherfuckers.
Super like obviously white people are a vast type of people. I've seen plenty of burnout white people, but like cultural, like if we were to give them a culture at all, it's try to conquer try to do things in the most efficient way possible. Exactly. And there is no sense of taking in your surroundings and like enjoying them. None of that. It is goal focused.
That's not inducive of a productive work environment. Creativity, freedom, free time. Nigga, get out of here.
Yeah. It's all right. Sorry, go ahead. So it's accurate to
how like the rap thing is, because like you go to the studio, motherfuckers be in and out that bitch. They got everything in there. They got drugs. They got girls. They got video games. Shit, there's food around the corner. Motherfuckers are Uber Eats something like, yo, what you want something? You want something? How much you putting on this bitch? Like,
and you want to be involved in that part of it.
It's like I like that environment of the artistic process. That's like. That's the hang that I like.
Okay, I think that makes sense, and I also like that. But I think there's something to be said about getting to. It's gonna be so fucking. I can't believe I'm doing this. To quote Kanye West, my worst. What is it? The only thing. My biggest regret is I'll never get to watch myself perform. You know, you ever heard him say that?
I guess.
Okay. What I'm saying is like being the person in the audience and that angle and experience, at least musically, I think it'd be a lot of fun. But you just not about it.
I prefer to be on the stage.
Okay. All right. I'm just processing what you're saying, dog.
I've watched live. It's like, okay, my whole life.
Okay.
I've watched live performances. And then because it was always through like a school program, they always introduced you to the person that just performed the day after Or like after the show, you go backstage, you meet the guy. You know, or like my mom had me in a lot of programs, like after school programs or summer programs that involved a lot of like stuff. I went to summer camp, so that type of shit. So it's always everything I went to, you went behind the curtain, you met the person behind the curtain. I'm like, just a dude.
Right, right.
All these people were normal motherfuckers. I went to an art program. It's called Marwin. For anybody who has kids, it's free to the public. You have to apply, then you have to show up on time. I don't know if the rules are the same. I still get alumni emails from them to get invited to places, but it's called Marwin. It showed me what kind of engineer is the type of engineer that makes cars. And there was a firm across the street that they took us to a field trip to, and they showed us like, yeah, all these shapes are the same. Like when it comes to staples, shoes, and cars are all based on the same shape. And then phones, they had so many different like prototype phones. There were phones that flipped open 4 times apart. There was phones that had the keyboard before they had like keyboards on that bitch. The ones that flipped, like the Kyocera's, like they showed all those prototype phones, and I was like, these niggas are dorks. Niggas are dorks. He explained the school process of how to like become one. And it was like, first you have to study all these shapes, all these numbers. You have to build the thing yourself. He showed us a picture of a couch he made. It was like made out of metal. It was really cool. So like, it was like, it had a swirl of metal, and you know how like it has the cushion sitting on it, and the metal was strong enough to hold up the cushion and the person without like bouncing. He built that, and then he had to find a way to get it from his studio to the school to present it. And now it's at his house, and he's like, I'm not moving it because it's heavy as shit. And I'm like, that's a lot for like a grade, but also if you can get that degree, you got the job.
Right.
So it's like when you see everybody's process and stuff, it's like, okay, everybody's different. And also, everybody's just regular. You're not going to be singing at me with your balls in my face. All right? That's all the performance is. Entertain motherfuckers with your balls in their face.
That's so funny, man. Like, I get exactly what you're saying. First off, on the they just regular people. I'm recently learning that. Like, we went to C2E2 last year, and I met Nostalgia Critic. This is on some nerd shit. All right, you know Nostalgia Critic?
No.
Okay.
YouTube?
YouTuber weebed the fuck out. Like, you ever see a weeb or like a dude that's like kind of too into anime or whatever?
Yeah.
That is right on the cusp of like always uncomfortable and like awkward, but just likable, and just you like him just enough to be like, man, I like hanging out with him sometimes.
Right.
That's what Nostalgia Critic is like. And like when I met him, I was so excited to meet him, and I forgot like, oh, this dude doesn't know me. Like I see him. I see this dude's face.
He's basically a member of your family.
Yeah, from my angle, from my viewpoint, from my vantage point, like I see him all the time. I listen to his voice. I know his mannerisms. This doesn't know me at all. So I went up to him. I gotta show you what he looks like. I went up to him. I'm pretty sure we were drinking. Were we drinking? You were. All right, now you had. All right, hey, now, all right, okay. I wasn't. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. It was really early. I gotta dress up next time. Hold on.
It's okay. I've been starstruck before.
I'm a cosplay. This goofy ass. You see this dude? So I'm me. I'm not in no cosplay. I'm in my regular homeless looking clothes with my long ass hair. Apparently, I was a little inebriated at 10 in the morning. And I go up to this dude. He doesn't have a line because it's like
nobody knows who he is for real.
Yeah, not in that way, because they have panels. They had the black ninja. What is his name?
Tywart, the dude from Last Dragon.
Bruce Leroy?
Yeah, Bruce Leroy.
Bruce Leroy.
Oh shit.
Bruce Leroy was there, and
I mean, what else would he be doing?
yeah, just hanging out. So I
just know
came up.
Bruce Leroy.
I came up to their group, and I was like, I also didn't know that Comic Cons were money scams.
Really?
You never been?
You thought you paid and it was free? No, nigga.
But not that it's free. I didn't understand like what it is. I'm just like I've seen pictures. I didn't understand. It's like, oh no, you go in here to buy shit.
Yeah,
I didn't understand
collectibles. You know, take pictures with the sexy bitches in costumes.
Woo! There was a half Aang, half
The black girl.
yeah. Some of the
She was just Aang. She was Aang, but she's just black girl.
oh, she did it beautifully. It was great. It was really cool. But I come up to him and someone was talking or whatever, and I was like, yo, I'm here to see this nigga right here. And he looked at me like, and I was excited. I was like, oh man, this you. And I swear to you, he does not have any black fans. I promise you, because he didn't know. Like you could see he was uncomfortable, a little afraid, flattered. He probably was like, oh.
When he realized what it was, he was like, "Oh shit!" But he couldn't like lower his heart.
Oh, you could
like,
feel it was weird, and I was like, I was here to take a picture. Like this is my first Comic-Con, and I came here to see you, nigga.
I got a little scared there.
I'm here to see you. You remember that
Am I?
scene? Remember that scene in Atlanta when he's like, "Don't let me down, because if you let me down, I don't know what I'd do." And he disappeared. Like it was. I'm sure I came off like that. And I was like, I want to take a picture. And he said, oh, okay, it's $20. And I had a one moment, like a beat of like, like, oh.
You thought he was just happy to take a picture with a nigga? No.
Yeah. I thought I would just be like, hey man, let's like, and it's like, well, his is just job to be there to take like money and then it goes to a chair, and you could feel it for that beat, and I was like, yeah, no problem, yeah, of course, like I wasn't gonna be like, oh, never mind.
Like, bitch, I dedicated all these years to your
you.
to your YouTube.
All those
You
likes.
got that $20, bitch.
So I'm just now learning that at the Laugh Factory, like seeing people where I'm like, oh shit, you're you're in comedy, and I see him in the Laugh Factory, drunk or eating,
Hanging out,
eating fucking
crazy.
French fries, yeah, just being regular, and it's starting to click to me more that this business, like, just chill, like there's nobody, everyone's a person,
right?
I'm just learning that shit. But it sounds like you got it early.
In the comedy realm, it's a little easier because comedians are so accessible. Motherfuckers don't walk around with security. You know, they're not like, nobody's gonna pull up on them and rob them or some shit because they usually dress pretty chill. You know, nobody will really recognize them. Be like, because black people never believe you are who you say you are, especially even if you're somebody. They'd be like, are you? Nah, it couldn't be. Nah, it never him.
Yeah. What are you looking at?
Facebook notifications.
What does it say?
Somebody liked the post. Hold on, which post was it? Oh, it was a post for a show that I'm doing in Frankfurt, Illinois.
Where the fuck is Frankfurt? Why don't you, Ty? I feel like we are close enough to where you should be putting me on all the shows.
I can't even get myself on all the shows.
Why not? You were 8 years in. You've been in this scene. Why? I'm curious because you're funny. Like you have this ease about yourself on stage that I don't see most comics have in the same way. Like I think part of it is that you recognize that everyone's regular, and so you've always seemed very comfortable in you and your body and your state of mind. You're always funny. Things you say are clever, unique. You're not fucking, what's it called? You're not hacky like at all. And you've been here for 8 years doing this shit?
Yeah.
How is that possible? What are you doing wrong?
I'm not pushing myself.
Okay, why?
I'm not posting clips. I'm not like, sending out emails and asking people to do their shows. I'll ask in passing, like if I see them in person, but like messaging them, emailing them, bugging them. I don't send emails and messages to people out of state like, hey man, I'm from Chicago, let me do your show. I'm not big on networking unless I'm like on the show. There's people that are like, okay, if I go to this show and this person is here, I'm going to introduce myself. I'm a comic, man. Hey, I'm pretty good. Social media? Yeah. Then you talk to them later, give them a clip. Or like, beg them to do their show or some shit. They're like, you know what? I like this kid's vibe. He could do my show type shit. I'm very, you see me when you see me. If you think about me, it's usually like that Enjoy show. That's usually how most of my bookings are. somebody drops out or somebody like not booked the show and they're like, I need somebody in 3 days that's gonna be a good show, and it's like, oh, Ty could do it.
Have you hit the road? Like hardcore hit the road?
No, because I've never had a car that was
Reasonable.
yeah, it was never good enough to get there from point A to point B.
Without you being sweating the whole time?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Scared out of my fucking mind. So
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, Milwaukee I can do. That's a 45-minute drive.
Mhm.
If somebody takes me to Milwaukee, or if I can go to Milwaukee to do a show, I could do that. But like, what was one show I did? I did one show at the Drop. You was at the Drop. Yeah.
I was literally about to ask you. Yeah, please
I
tell
was
me.
I was late because I didn't know the time zone changed. I was like, oh shit, I got time. I drive there and shit, and they're like, where are you at? The show's about to start in 15 minutes. I'm like, bitch, I got a whole hour left. I'm like, no, the time zone changed. And I was like, nigga, I'm 45 minutes away.
So what happened?
So I get there 45 minutes late. I forgot who they put up to
How long
to
ago
like
was this?
fill up time. It was like 4 years ago. I opened for Caitlin Chekarowski.
Okay.
Yeah, and I did okay. I wasn't as funny as I am now. But yeah. Also, this is the longest consistently I've been killing in these past, like, since COVID ended.
So since I met you,
Yeah. Because before that,
were you weak before COVID though?
a little bit.
Really?
I was working my way up because, all right, most of my stand-up career, I was in a group. So I started out co-producing, but it really just taking the co-producer credit from the show called All the Way 100 with this dude named Ken Steele. Still my homie. He live in LA. He's doing porn now. He's doing well for himself. And through that, I met Jarrell. I met Jason Acevedo. I met Michael Robinson. I met a dude named Joel Boyd. Joel Boyd saw me at the All the Way 100 showcase, and he was like, yo, I like this dude. And he got all of us together to like do a tour. Like that was the original like thing. Like, yo, y'all trying to do a tour? It was like, yeah. Oh, well, to do this tour, first we got to like start a show so we could fund it, because we're all not going to put money into, we're all not going to put money into this shit and go on tour from our jobs. Like, we got to like do some shows. So we did a couple of shows. It was
How many of you guys were gonna go on tour?
It was okay. So it started out me, Michael Robinson, Jarrell Scott Barnes, Jason Acevedo, James Fisher, Joel Boyd.
On tour.
Yeah,
You a fucking band? He's a ska band?
something
Why
like
the
that.
fuck?
Yeah,
Why all of you?
It was a comedy gang.
Okay.
It was like a Wu-Tang type of situation. It was
Right,
all of
right,
us.
right,
We're
right.
talented.
Okay.
We're not. They felt like, oh yeah, we're not getting booked enough. But everybody's been doing it for at least 4 years,
Right.
except me. I was 6 months in.
But I mean, practically, y'all didn't notice that. Like, how do we get all of this? Is so, you know what I mean?
We figured it out.
Okay. The hard way.
Not really.
Okay.
Like the way we booked it was, everybody's not gonna do stage time, but everybody's gonna be involved.
Okay.
So it was like, okay, we had an A squad, B squad. A squad is these three. This one's gonna headline, and we're gonna have 2 people booked on the show, because it was like straight stand up at first. It was like 5 people on lineup, 3 members, two guests,
Okay.
and then music. So like our boy Denny Love, he was at DePaul, and he was already in tune with like the people that were cool in that college. He was that nigga, and he like, there was like basketball players, future NBA players going to his open mic and shit. So we did these shows, and we started out at this place called the Ice Cream Joint. It was in Wrigleyville. It was an apartment, 3rd floor, where they had a lot of like improv shows. They were never really like busting like that. We go in there, we pack that bitch out every time, and have like a 45-minute to an hour after party.
How did you pack it out?
So Denny and Joel already had star power. Also, we all like invited our friends and stuff like that. I'm 6 months in, so I'm inviting coworkers to this house show. Coworkers, family members, friends and shit. I don't have that many friends, so I'm just inviting the 6 niggas I knew. And yeah, it got packed out. Not a lot of my people came, but a few. We packed that bitch out, and it was at the point where after our 3rd show, the landlords told the venue runner because at first he was cool with them doing the show. Like, yeah, you could do your shows, smoke your weed, eat your ice cream. And it was called the ice cream joint. And they had like free ice cream for every show. But it was like after we did our third show, they were like, yeah, the downstairs neighbors are complaining because after your last show, their ceilings was cracking. So it was like, yeah, you can't do any more shows. Then they moved it to the basement, but it's like once a black show go and turn up that bitch, they don't want the black show to come back.
So since then, you haven't tried to hit the road in a big way?
No. Okay, here's the timeline. So that spanned till I want to say a year or two before, so 2018.
Okay.
So we did our thing till 2018. By 2018, we had filmed our pilot. All our homies had moved to LA because it was a whole Temptations type thing. James Fisher had to get dropped out the group. We had to pick up somebody else. We picked up Aaron Branch. Then we did the show. Nigga, there's some niggas fist fought. I got videos of fist fights. Motherfuckers got into arguments over like $10 while we were in Madison or Milwaukee, one of the others. We were in Airbnb and motherfuckers was turned. It was a ride. It was most definitely a ride. But so when we kind of dispersed from doing like all the shit, yeah, because most of the niggas moved. A couple members couldn't stand each other, so they didn't like. They're still in the city, but they don't talk to each other because they know that they don't like each other. It gets confirmed. Like, they don't fuck with each other. They're not going to make a scene, but, like, they don't put themselves in the position to be in the same room. It was them. Some niggas burnt out. They was on their David Ruffin shit. And, like, yeah, and then it was me. I was already the baby. I was the new dude, always in the background. I'm in every picture, and motherfuckers still forget that I am a day one member of this group.
Everyone remembers everybody else?
Yeah, and I'm in the pictures.
You're the Wonder Twins?
Motherfuckers talking to me like I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Bitch, I was there.
Yo, so.
Then, okay,
yeah,
they ended.
Yeah.
Filmed our pilot. We dispersed. And it was at that point where I had to learn how to be funny by myself. I was so used to being funny around my niggas. I was like, yeah, my niggas around, I'm comfortable because I know my niggas wouldn't put me in a position where I'll fail type shit. And I did my bombs alone for a minute. I had to restructure. And do my thing. So it was like I already was known. Everybody had already knew me, but now it's like, what is Ty doing himself? Like, yeah, he's all right on shows, but he's not a murderer type shit. I still had like a new mentality because I was like, with the MLKs, I was kind of given a crutch to like knowing everybody because I was in the group of all the funny motherfuckers. So doing shows by myself, I produced. Like last year when everything opened up, the first show that was taking submissions, I hopped on. Then like it was at one point where I was just doing any show that motherfuckers, because niggas were still scared to come outside. I was like, fuck that shit. If I die, I die. I'm out here doing these shows.
You just got real West Side Chicago. I'm out here.
I'm out here.
Yeah. When you get excited, it comes out.
A little bit.
Yeah, put your gun away, dog.
Funny as hell.
But, okay, so have you thought about, because I want to hit the road. I like doing that shit. Going to Indiana with Zacho and Chloe was fucking amazing. And I like hitting the road, and I like making it ourselves, right? So I like the idea, but now with the time and the life experience and the changes in things, do you think it's possible we could set something up now? Not this very moment, take our time. I'm trying to work on slowing down as well.
Yes.
Probably not going in the middle of dead of winter. Like, this is a long-term thing. You know what I mean? But setting up a tour through like a state or whatever. And I'll give you some context. So before the pandemic, me, William Henderson, Jonathan Tynes, people that you don't know. These are names of niggas that you don't know and cannot picture. Yeah, you don't know any of them out in Riverside.
Continue.
So, what is that? What flavor did you get?
Lemon.
You got lemon Italian ice.
Yes.
You saw that shit on the way here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Original flavor.
I'm digging this neighborhood, by the way, and getting to shows a lot easier.
Yeah. It's at the cusp of like the suburbs.
Mm-hmm. It's real quiet. It's chill. But me, William Henderson, Jonathan Tynes, us three, and we just Googled all the bars in Idaho. We picked Idaho, which was stupid in retrospect because we could have fucking died out there. Like I called a bar where they had, and I'm quoting them, they had midget wrestling. I was going to perform at a place that openly was like, yeah, we have, and I quote, midget wrestling. I'm pretty sure they had like a
That's a dream right there. Hell yeah.
yeah, with the type of people, you know, in Idaho, they want to go see that. I don't know if I want to be trying to perform. And at the time, that's the other thing for context.
Well, you got to see how they react to you being black. Like
that was the thing. That was the thing. It was the black thing, and at the time, I was aggressive. Like I talked about black shit, and I was. Let me word this properly. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Let me write some shit down. I was like this, but funnier. I was like this, but you know what I mean? I was like my mentality was like that.
Okay.
But funny, like
But funny.
but funnier. You know what I mean? Like
It's a lot more tolerable when it's funny.
It is, but I would lean too much into it. Like I had a real issue with that. Especially even when I first got here, I had an issue with like when I would see an audience where I don't fucking like them because
What's up, you stupid fucking white people or niggas in the building, bitch?
Oh, I would go off because I was angry all the time because of where I was from, and so it's a good thing that we didn't end up going there. That would have ended poorly. We're out in the middle of nowhere. We don't know anybody. Like, nah. But what I did was I made a list of. I just Googled it, every bar in Indiana, and I just cold called them all. And we picked some dates that we were like, okay, no matter what, these are the dates they have options for. We set up 2 shows a night for a week. But we sold ourselves, we completely sold ourselves. It was $100 a show, flat. Yeah. So
How much did you charge?
$100 a show. So in our head, we were like, we'll just do a bunch of shows.
Oh, you charged the venue?
We charged the venue
$100 a show?
Yeah, they were getting the fucking steal.
Not per person?
No.
They ate?
We didn't know. I didn't know. You know what I mean? Like we didn't know.
God damn it.
And where we came from, you just don't get paid at all. So like, no one's fucking paying for it.
Oh, we're splitting $100.
How
do you split
were
an
excited.
even number between an odd number?
We were excited. We were like, man, we're gonna kill this shit, dog. Like, we were excited. We had a whole plan. We were gonna rent a little Scooby Doo van, and we went to the little van rental place. We planned it all out. We had our own equipment. We were just gonna travel like a band would, and so we did have it all set up. We had promo shit. We emailed them, yada yada. Then boom, COVID hit. And it was like, it's a wrap. And we very quickly realized it's a wrap. But I know I think with both of our expertise of how to do this, I'm sure we could set something up that is realistic. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. Is that something you'd be up for?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
We could have talked about podcast shit and then talked about that afterwards. But yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, what's podcast shit? I'm sorry. I'm real.
This is my episode.
Nigga, this is your episode. What do you want?
Episode. So that whole 10 minutes, delete that. We still got.
What do you want to talk about, Ty?
It's the history of Ty Riggs.
Is that okay? What is this podcast? I don't know what this podcast
You're getting
is.
to know the comedians that you deal with on a day to day.
I like you said deal with because that's a good way to describe it. No, but okay. Learn me. You've been listening. So what should I be doing, Ty?
I don't know.
What can I improve?
Usually you figure out the questions through what you write, but you got caught up in the future that we not talking about the past and the present.
Okay. All right. Well, let's talk about the past and the present. Ty, tell me about the present.
The present.
Tell me about the
I'm
present.
kind of high. I wish you had better microphones so I could have a hand free so that I can like roll this weed. But
Let's.
in a perfect world,
No,
it's
just
fine.
I'll talk. See, I'll talk to you. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
Oh my God.
Oh
Thank
shit. Oh,
Oh,
actually,
shit.
I have a stand. Hold on, let me.
Also, I'm a little shameless promotion. I'm a part of this dope ass podcast called The Hood Novel. Hood Novel Podcast. Yeah, it's dope. It's dope as hell. It's me, Rachel Hall, the hilarious Rachel Hall, and Devin. No,
Devin.
yeah, Devin. Which Devin is it? Huh?
Middleton.
Middleton. Devin Middleton.
Debonair.
Debonair. Yeah. He's one of the few people I see around. He's pretty dope. Good vibe. Snazzy dresser. Something about them improv niggas. They love to dress. He used to.
Once improv, always.
I went to his album drop. His album release party.
Mm.
Fun album.
I saw him the other day.
Yeah.
People don't like improv.
Okay, so the thing about like something about stand-up comics feel like because what they do is so solitary and they feel like it's so artistic and pure.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like improv because improv is considered quote unquote air quotes comedy, but you don't necessarily have to be funny. That's a rule of improv.
Okay, keep going. Keep going.
But the funny thing is, to make it an improv, you have to be the funny one.
To make it an improv, not to just do.
Yeah.
Okay.
To get into because improv, sketch, acting, what's the other thing that they do in these stages? One person shows monologues and shit. In that thing, improvisation is important because you might forget a line. Or you might feel something and you add a word that belongs there.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. And also, when I started, black improv was the shit.
Preach, brother. Let's go.
Black
Let's
improv,
go.
Black improv.
All
There
right,
was so many.
Say your piece, brother.
No, all right.
Speak it, nigga.
Shut up. We had people
All right.
You don't realize that Preach is the name
of a black improv group that was
From the spirit. All right.
Shut up. So there was Preach. There was Bleep That Bleep. There was shit. We had people like Dwayne Perkins. We had Chris Red was in town for like what the first 2 years I was in when I started doing stand up. So like he did a couple of MLK shows. There was dope ass like good ass black stand up like improv shows. My homie Joel, he had a show called 99 Problems. It was a improvised scripted improv show based on like a 90s TV show at a rental place in some random town in Illinois. It was called 99 Problems. Every episode was something new. They would let the people pick the title. There'll be an actual like cohesive storyline improvised within the show. And it had like real characters that you learned about throughout the series.
I'm sorry, you don't want me to talk about the future, so I'll be quiet.
Okay.
Okay. No, why don't we have that now?
That-
What happened?
Niggas stop doing improv.
All right, so
Because we have, so Second City has the best niggas for improv right now.
okay.
Everybody else is just up and coming or a stand-up comedian trying to learn new shit. But the OGs from back when I started are all main stage.
Mm-hmm.
There's Terrence Carey. There's Max Thomas, Jillian Ebanks. What's her name? Asia moved to LA already. Spencer Tootle. But yeah, all those people, main stage. Maybe not Spencer, but Spencer's married.
Why you're not even doing the thing your whole goal was
Oh.
to do?
Whatever, nigga.
Yeah, no, just saying, do your job.
Okay.
Why did I bring you here?
It's for the podcast.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh,
But,
you listen. Sorry, continue. Keep going.
But yeah, like improv, we can work on that. I'm not an improviser, but we can try it. The thing is,
Yeah.
when it's a group of improvisers, you have to be able to have that chemistry where you trust the other person with the funny.
I did improv.
I know you seem like the type to do improv.
I didn't. Yeah, man. I did improv for 10 years, man. I taught that shit at some point.
10 years, goddamn.
Yeah, I started when I was 14. So like I get when I talk to these comics about improv and when I hear this seething hate, because it's a great like
Comedians hate teamwork.
okay.
If they on the stage, it's their show. It's their stage.
I don't doubt that. The arguments or the issues that people have been bringing up are more on the hyper woke white liberal stuff. I've heard the term pyramid scheme get thrown around a fair amount. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what.
Because improv costs money. Stand up is free. You can get up on stage and suck for free. Improv, these people are actually paying to suck.
Right. It just feels like people that get big in improv had a special spark. Like because the audience is in an improv audience, from what I've seen, they're so forgiving that you don't bomb. You don't really bomb. And you never really learn like, oh, I need to tweak some shit.
You could bomb an improv because you could just wipe the stage.
Right. You
Once
can
you
press
start-
restart on stuff. And
They're like, that didn't work. Run across the stage.
but then the people who become successful in improv are people that I think just have a natural, like, because they have to they don't have any pushback, so it's just like they were just naturals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would love to do like a black improv thing. It just takes time and energy and shit.
Got to do the games behind the scenes to build chemistry, and then do the stage shit.
And you're not much of a shake hands, rub elbows, suck a dick type of guy, huh?
Maybe not sucking dick. I've rubbed elbows.
You've rubbed some elbows?
Yeah.
Are you good at it? Because you don't seem like you'd be good at it.
I mean, I'm all right. I don't think you've heard too many negative things about me.
I haven't heard any negative things, actually. Everyone,
Have you? No, you're looking through.
she's looking through
Social
it.
media.
Trevor Moore died.
Who?
Comic.
Wait, what?
Trevor Moore died.
Wait.
From Whitest Kid You Know?
Oh, another one from Whitest Kid You Know?
The-
Oh, yeah, he been dead.
No, this happened today.
Let me see. Which one is that one?
This is the one with long hair.
The main one?
Yeah. He was
No, he's been dead.
how?
He's been dead.
Oh, has he been dead?
He's
No,
been dead.
No. August 7th. Yeah, he died yesterday.
August 7, 2022.
Ah, shit. Okay, yeah, no, he's been dead, man. It's been like a year, dog. He died.
Yeah, he been dead.
That's what I'm saying.
I was just
crazy.
watching Whitest Kid You Know with a comic that I'm cool with because he never heard of him. And I was like, if you a black person, you had cable if you know what Whitest Kids You Know was.
Yeah.
But it was funny as fuck. It still stands up.
The Abraham Lincoln.
Yes.
It's so fucking. You fat ass bitch. You string bang looking motherfucker. Like
he died by getting a hammer to the ass.
It's so goddamn. What do they sketch? They would be considered sketch.
That's sketch.
Did they come from Chicago?
They're theater kids, but I don't think.
Oh,
think
for
they're
sure
from
theater
California.
kids.
You just had his Wikipedia up. How do you?
No, I mean he dead. He's been dead, dog. Why are you gaslighting people? What's up? Huh?
Wait, what?
Who's that?
She's a comic. She's from here.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Is that for yeah? Everyone's been talking about Abbott Elementary and The Bear. Those are the two.
We're not talking about the bear.
You
It's
don't like
trash.
Fuck you.
It's creative. It's creative
Oh my
because
God.
I didn't know they were making Italian beefs till like
Oh my.
3 hours in.
Oh, is that the complaint about the TV show? Is the food?
Damn right.
Okay.
How dare y'all make Italian beef so intense?
That's supposed to be an enjoyable, pleasuring experience.
Dip it, bitch. Yes, chef.
I start calling my cousin now. Cousin! It's good, man. Fuck you. Anyway, I was gonna write. Oh, I wrote it down. It's here. Ty, we're friends, right?
I guess, yeah. I'm in your house. You're shirtless. We're friends.
This is a yes or no. This is a yes or no.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Just making sure. I just need to. I need to, what? I need to make more friends.
Have fun with that.
Why so much sass?
I don't. I'm not a big friends guy. I like to keep my circle small,
Do you ever plan on moving like far away?
far away when I can afford it.
Okay.
When I can afford to move and not work my ass off.
Have you ever moved before? Have you always lived in Chicago?
Yes, I have.
Man, when I tell you the loneliness, I've never in my that first winter, Jesus Christ, like I had never felt like so disconnected from everybody. It was weird. It was weird. I want you to move. Don't move yet because we got to be friends for a little bit.
Okay.
And then because I wouldn't cry if you moved right now. Like if you moved right now, I'd be like, man, we could have done shows and hit the road. Then he moved to Germany for some reason. Now he's gone.
Nah, too many white women in Germany.
That's fair. And he went to Zimbabwe for.
Too many niggas in Zimbabwe.
He went to South Africa. Apartheid.
Too many white people in South Africa.
But fuck's I saying? If you moved, oh yeah, I want to know what your experience would be like because I know you're a solitary dude, but it's on a whole other level. It's different.
I don't know. I'm like I could be a germ in a community. I just go in, find a girlfriend, get to know people through the girlfriend, and then when I know enough people, I break up with her.
All right. This is a man with a strategy.
That's
Clearly,
how you make friends.
That's how you make friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she has to be a cool girlfriend. She can't be like a messy bitch.
What you mean?
Messy bitches be like, I don't really fuck with too much people because too much people be drama. You the drama. That's what that means.
I feel you.
You have to have somebody that just like, not too friendly, but like friendly. And be like, oh, she's everybody's best friend. You're the new dude she's dating. Hey, what's up? Like you don't run into like her exes, or you might run into a dude that like she fucked around with, but it's not a thing. It's
right.
not like, okay, I'm happy that she found somebody. I have somebody. I'm married, or like I don't really want to fuck with her no more. She's a cool person. We keep like an arm's length type shit.
You have a whole strategy, man.
But that's because Chicago is savage. You have to be able to like move in certain spaces and do certain things and meet certain people. So
it is. You use the terminology savage.
Yeah.
It is in fact very savage.
It is very savage.
It's different, man. It is like coming from. I can't call it a small town. I can't wait. I'm gonna have you visit.
Where are you from?
From Riverside.
Riverside.
Yeah, exactly. I'm from Riverside, and it's a weird place because it's big. It's technically one of the biggest cities in America, but it's not tall big. It's not like a city. It's
fat.
It's a big old blob in California. It's the Inland Empire, and so like there was no comedy infrastructure. Nobody gives a fuck about comedy. Like, this really not the spot for comedy. And so things that are, in retrospect, real small feel way bigger out there. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And so coming out here and seeing what even bigger looks like, I'm like, oh, shit. What I was doing over there was fucking nothing relative to what I'm seeing out here. It's very eye-opening. Ty's focused.
A little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, I understand because I go to other cities and I'll see like they're downtown and I'm like, 6 floors on your tallest building. How dare you?
Yo, Indiana, like I'm all for the drop. I love the drop. I support the drop.
That's a nice spot. I went to my first strip club after that spot at the drop.
Good for you, man. How was it?
It's interesting.
I was a bouncer at a strip club for a little bit. Did I tell you about that?
No.
Yeah, I was a bouncer at a strip club, and I was a day guy, and it's a weird experience, a strip club.
That easy ass job. A day doorman.
They didn't. Oh man, it was weird, dog. It was wild. So the dude who's the owner, I'm gonna write his name down because he's linked up. Hold on.
Listen to your podcast.
I don't know, man. He's the most Italian motherfucker you would ever. I'm not even gonna say his name. And
Handwriting is horrible.
yeah, it's terrible. But
Holly?
yeah, it's Paulie.
Oh damn!
Just
Does he wear like a jogging suit?
oh yeah,
Adidas tracksuit
and he always has
of
like
every color.
an Italian beef something. And he this dude like he had this dude Italian. His mom for Thanksgiving they would have Thanksgiving at the club, and his mom would make spaghetti. His mom would make a big old thing of spaghetti for the club for Christmas too.
Mama's cooking.
And he had pictures of mobsters on his wall. He had this big ass old school safe that the one that looks like the wheel. Yeah, like the real like you could put up a stethoscope and like crack it. You know what I mean? He had one of those safes, and he had this big minivan, like mom minivan, but he had a naked woman plastered on the side with the name of his club. So I would drive around with him doing runs.
That's fun.
Yeah, I would do runs with
So
him.
if we go visit, can we get like in the strip club?
Oh, they don't give a fuck about me anymore.
Shit, you could show up, be like, hey, he be like, hey.
I don't know how you react to me.
You be like, hey, and he be like, hey, run.
Yeah, that's how he talks. That's exactly how he talks. No, it was wild, man. And one time,
They remember you, especially if they trusted you to drive them around.
no, he drove.
Oh,
He would
shit.
drove and then peep game to me, gangster style. Like
He
no,
remembers
like
you.
like Goodfellas type shit.
He remembers you.
I'm sure he does remember me, but
I worked at a front also.
I'm listening.
I worked at this bar in Lincoln Park. It was a karaoke bar for Michigan people.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like a Michigan bar.
Are you speaking in code right now?
No, it was.
Okay.
So
For Michigan,
they
know.
went to Michigan State. They went to the
Michigans.
college of Michigan State.
Okay.
Or was it just Michigan? I don't know. They have like so many colleges.
Okay.
But I worked there, and it was ran by. Why did I forget her name now? I don't be remembering people's names. But
Tony?
okay, so it was the lady.
Okay.
She was the wife of a cop,
Okay.
and I think it was really ran by this large man named Tiny.
Okay.
And it's funny because I wrote like Tiny was always cool with me. Then they had like people that was like in there
Yeah.
that was just regulars at the bar.
Yeah.
And one thing I learned about Italians, if you don't talk, they really appreciate that. I think they notice I be listening, but not at the same time. So he stopped me. He was like, "Hey, you know what? I like you because you're smart. You're smart, man." And I was like, I ain't even say a word.
Yeah, exactly. You smart. You keep your mouth shut.
But I rode in the car with Tiny. Yo, he had the best car I've ever been in my life. It was like a brand new Lincoln Navigator. Humongous, because he's a huge dude. But he was like a solid huge. Like he was round, but you could tell like he could knock some
He's
shit
like,
over.
what's his name? Kingpin.
Yeah, he was like, yes, Fisk. And he drove me home, and he was spin game, as gangsters do.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "You'll have your time, but you have your time, Ty. You'll have your time." And I was like, "No, I'm trying to get into this gangster shit. Who do I gotta whack somebody? Do I gotta sell some drugs, nigga?" He's like, "No, you don't gotta go my path. Just do your thing. You'll have your time." And I'm like, "Nigga, I'm in a rush."
I can't imagine you being like a young buck, like a young wild kid wanting to do shit like that.
Cause I'm too sneaky.
Please elaborate.
You know I'm not loud. I don't cause a scene.
Fair. Beware the quiet man.
Yeah,
You know that quote?
Yeah, I'm at my quietest when I'm up to no good. So
I'm gonna keep that in mind.
shut up.
I'm gonna be watching you.
Not like a thief, but like I was just always a mischievous kid. And when I was younger, made a lot of noise. You know, I was a loud kid, very like, you know, ADD, had to take medication, went to therapy, all that stupid shit. And
See all that trauma that just came up and you just pushed it right there? All that stupid. It doesn't
all
matter.
the ass whoopings I got, I was like, I can't get caught twice. That's my thing. You could always get caught doing something once. It's your first time. You know, you learn your lesson. But if you want to do it again, you have to learn.
It sounds like you didn't learn a lesson as much as you learned how to be better at doing bad shit.
I just learned how to be better at everything. It's
Okay.
trial and error.
Okay. Yeah, you're smart.
And also, I have my uncle I've learned through my uncle that like this gangster life ain't even worth it. He been getting locked up since he was like 12. He just got out of prison.
How's he doing? Does he
He's
eat?
transitioning. He's
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
he's been locked up since like 99.
You know what's wild is when you're a kid, when you're in like middle school, doing bad shit and getting in trouble seems so cool.
No,
You
it
get
didn't.
me- Oh, from
Yeah,
your.
nah, I got my ass whooped every time.
No. Let me. Maybe I need to rephrase it, or maybe it was just because I grew up around white kids. But for them, it was like, if you weren't doing bad shit, you got made fun of. Oh, this nigga gay. Oh, he gay. Oh, he can't. Oh, he pussy. And then if you're doing smart shit, it's like it's just looked down upon. You know, like it's considered white shit, I guess. Do we have different experiences?
Okay, so because I was raised Jehovah's Witness, they understood the strictness of my life. But I never really fell for peer pressure. Unless I wanted to impress a girl. That's what I fuck up. If it's a girl I got a crush on, I'll do damn near anything for her. Like, can you do this? I'm like, yeah, I got you.
You got a big heart?
Not as much as I used to.
It shrank now? They break it? Put pieces back together?
Let's not talk about love right now.
We're not going to do that right now? You heard Chiron's episode.
Chiron is a light-skinned nigga.
Yeah, his whole episode was about feelings.
I'm sensitive, but I'm also, like, with communication, I am snarky. Like, I grew up around women, so, like, the way I talk or the way I communicate, like, if I like somebody, I talk shit about them. Like, I don't, like, you could tell who's my friend and who's not based on how much I roast them.
Okay. Cool. So I shouldn't cry anymore? Like, I'm good?
I don't know why you were crying in the first place.
All the time.
You need to toughen up, buddy.
Every time you say anything to me, I'm just... yeah, man, whatever, man.
Listening to too much Beastie Boys.
Is that the Beastie Boys? Can we discuss this?
Yes.
We need to discuss this.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. A group. Okay, first off, we need to figure out the greatest group in hip-hop.
We said the Beach Boys.
We said the Beach Boys?
The Beach Boys.
You're sticking with that?
Yes.
Okay, the number two.
Number
the
two.
second best. It was the second best hip-hop group. And it has to be a group, meaning 3 or more, and it's the group.
Right.
Right.
I mean, niggas will automatically say Wu-Tang Clan.
Mm-hmm.
When, like, really they weren't that good rappers. There was a few good rappers, but the rest of them were just rowdy-ass niggas.
Who are the few good ones? I'm guessing ODB's not in your...
ODB.
He's
number
good?
one.
Okay.
Method Man.
Yeah, Method Man's good.
Ghostface.
Okay.
That's it.
RZA?
RZA's cool.
He's a good producer.
Yeah. See?
Jizza? Inspector Deck? Raekwon the Chef? You God? Okay.
They were all a part of the whole thing, but
The
they
vibe.
had,
They brought the vibe.
But they had 3 rappers. When you have a group that big, everybody just has to learn their slot, and I think that's what they were good at. It was very little conflict because everybody knew where they stood in the whole situation.
For a little bit.
Yeah,
You can only keep that around.
yeah.
so
That's just men in general as a
Word.
group, because then eventually motherfuckers
And
egos
then
and
for me, NWA is Ice Cube completely dwarfs.
yeah.
But Eazy-E wasn't even a rapper.
Eazy-E sucked.
He's terrible.
Eazy-E was a terrible fucking rapper.
Terrible.
And look, put that on wax. I don't give a fuck. I took my STD test. I'm clean. Fuck that nigga. He sucks.
You just had to bring AIDS into it for no reason. This is about his rapping
Because
skills.
they'll be like, karma will give you AIDS. I'm like, nope.
I'm so glad this nigga died
That's
from
got-
AIDS.
I
This
didn't-
is a
I wasn't-
quote from Ty. Ty feels
No,
in his heart of hearts.
his rhymes wasn't sick, but he was.
Woo!
Stop
That's
it.
unnecessary.
You're gassing
Ty.
it up. Don't.
I'm
do
not
that.
gassing anything up, man. You're the quiet one, remember? You're the one who hangs back. Just wants to keep his ears open, his mouth closed. You know what I mean?
I don't have nothing to say half the time.
Okay. All right.
When you're in a space
Where people
with
talk.
artists, when you're in a space with artists, they always want you to know what's going on in their head. They always want to have something to say. Always want to be seen. Always want to be heard.
Yes. Okay. This is what I was saying earlier about the open mic. My feelings about open mics now is like I come in here in the beginning, everything's new, it's big. I don't know the rankings of people. I don't know who knows who or what. Like I don't know any of that shit. So I'm coming in pure, just fresh, right? And so as far as I'm concerned, you okay? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. You should look real intense.
That's just my face.
Oh, okay. You do have a unapproachable face. You just don't, unless you're smiling, which is for a second and then it goes away immediately. You don't have a scowl. You always look like you're not here with me right now.
over it.
Yeah. You always look over it. There you go. But I know you're paying attention. You listen to the podcast. Oh, you listen.
I'll be at work, same face, just listening to a podcast.
You're gonna listen to this one, aren't you?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
People saying they don't get to see themselves perform. Hell, shit, I'm my biggest fan. Fuck all
Fuck was I saying? Oh god damn it. What the fuck was I saying?
What was he saying? It's a special edition Ty Riggs
Totally special.
episode.
It's a Christmas episode, actually. All right, but coming in fresh, not know anybody. To me, as far as I'm concerned, everyone's a killer because I don't fucking know. I don't know until I see you, and not only till I see you, but till I see you consistently. Because some people have bad sets, whatever.
Right.
So as far as I was concerned, everyone was a fucking killer at every mic. As far as I was concerned. And then as time has gone on, it's been much easier to be like, okay. And I've been here a year, so now I'm seeing a new crop of people come in where I'm like, I don't recognize you, but I recognize you.
Swoops.
Were they still doing that?
I call them swoops.
Okay, that stuck. I learned that story from Bob Keane. I understand a little bit of the lore of Chicago now, and so, Did you see her eyes light up? Got so excited. But now, like when I go to, especially after taking a break and getting some distance and coming back, when I go to mics, I'm like, fuck, man, I don't have the energy. Like you were like, you just go and you leave. It's part of it's anxiety. Part of it is like big groups. Like I can be in a big group at a musical concert because we're all on the same page, looking at the same thing, vibing to the type of people that go to a Saba concert are my vibe. You know what I mean? Like I know we all have at least this thing in common, and so we're all on the same page. But with open mics, when I go, it's like there's too many different big energies to navigate. You know what I mean? And but then when I see people at like a higher level than me, when I go to see them all talk, there's something chill. It doesn't give me anxiety.
Right, because it's every day.
What do you mean?
It's when you're at a certain point, you go up there and you're not worried about your notes. You don't know what you're gonna do, what you're not gonna do. It's like, oh, it's Wednesday.
You're not trying to impress the other comedians. That's not even in your head.
Right. It's like, oh my god, this set is gonna make me or break me. Like, no, it's like.
That was a thing. It was, what happened? I can't remember who said it. It was a comic. I went to a mic and all the comics were essentially talking to each other. The way the mic was set up, the stage. I mean, how deep Chicago bars go. Yeah. So the stage was just placed in an odd fashion. The stage was just placed in an odd fashion. And it wasn't set up in such a way that the audience could take it in easily because they're sitting over there because all these comics sitting over here, which is crazy to me. You would think the comics would be like, let's move and let these people come, but whatever, it is what it is. And so I'm watching people's sets and they're all essentially talking to the other comics, and in my head I'm thinking like, dog, there's
the audience.
There's real people over there that are listening. For the most part, do we pose?
No.
Well, you acted like that was sneaky. It wasn't.
I was like, what is she doing?
Trying to be quiet.
Oh.
And we just made it obvious.
Yeah, a little bit. I like this episode.
Yeah, it's a fun episode. But yeah, when you learn how to like talk to the people, like you said the switch happened when I went to Enjoy. Yeah, it was a moment.
Yeah, and being like the importance of having a lot of self-awareness of who you are internally, with your perspective, it's having solid foundation. Wow, it's dramatic. The flash of a disposable camera is intense. Like you really feel that shit. It's in your heart. But what was I saying? You have to know who you are at your core, and in coming back to open mics, when I watch people, when I'm paying attention, I'm like, oh, a lot of these people are trying to figure out who they are. Like I don't put anybody out here on a pedestal in the same way. You know what I mean?
Right.
Are we done? Or is
No.
that the end of the Sorry, you just looked like, okay.
That's just my face. No.
It's crazy. What is that? What is that like, having such an unapproachable face? Because I have the exact opposite problem.
I don't like showing excitement. Also, nobody looks at me. That's the thing. Like, this face, people don't want to be the ones staring at you. So, like, people kind of like, they avoid it. Not on purpose, but it's like, it doesn't shine. It doesn't brighten up a room. It's like, oh, Ty's here. Hey, Ty. And then I could walk over to a corner and people will continue their conversation. I always had that vibe to myself. I most definitely I'm good at disappearing in a space.
Yeah.
You know, so and also I make faces. You just have to catch them. Like if I hear something, I see something, it'd be a smirk, a scowl, eyebrow raise, some shit like that. I just
You want some Kool-Aid?
I've got my Italian ice.
I know, but I'm just saying, I can get you some Kool-Aid. You just seem like
I haven't had Kool-Aid in about 8 years.
Yeah, man, I'll get you some of that
I
sugar.
don't need Kool. I got enough sugar. I don't need Kool-Aid.
All right, man. I won't get you any Kool-Aid. That's fine.
Oh my god.
I could have gotten you some Kool-Aid.
Okay, people get misconstrued how hood of a nigga I am. Like I was born and raised in the hood. I was around hood niggas. I've seen hood shit. But my family owned a house.
Yeah.
My family owns a house.
It's not too flat.
It's a house.
Okay.
We haven't lived in an apartment since the 90s, nigga.
You real?
Just
Have you ever lived in an apartment?
Yeah.
No, as a kid.
As a kid?
Yeah.
No. Okay, both of y'all can get the fuck up.
I'm like, we
out.
struggled, but we weren't in poverty, nigga. Like,
Yeah, no. What? I don't know. Kool-Aid's
I
just
never
delicious.
had-
I don't know. I like Kool-Aid. Do you
I
not
ne-
like Kool-Aid?
you don't have to. Why would you assume Kool-Aid? I am a bougie bitch. I only drink.
Do you want a beer?
Ugh, that's terrible.
You want cream Dr. Pepper? I got cream Dr. Pepper.
Why would you?
Because it was the one at the liquor store. They didn't have just regular Coke. So I got cream.
So you got
Dr.
cream?
I got cream. You don't like cream soda?
No.
You don't like cream soda? No. Yo, y'all wrong.
I'm picky when it comes to food and drink. So yeah.
Okay, what do you like? Like if you the perfect thing for me to offer right now for
Sprite.
What?
Sprite.
Yeah, use a nigga.
Okay. At least I ain't say
Sprite.
grape juice, nigga.
Sprite.
You don't even know what a Wildwood is.
I do not know what that is.
Exactly.
What is that?
It's a dollar soda brand in Chicago. I don't think anybody else has it. Wildwoods. No? No, see?
I don't know what that is.
Wildwoods is the shit. Peach Wildwood. I destroyed my body with those things. But yeah,
This is the dumbest ever.
I lived in a religious household.
Yeah.
My family had we had houses, not big houses, but it's a house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm the oldest of 6.
Have you watched King of the Hill?
I always watch King of the Hill.
I forced her to watch King of the Hill.
How'd she like it?
Oh my God, nigga. Oh, say talk about King of the Hill.
R.I.P. Buckley.
Oh, bruh.
Um,
Don't spoil. What season are you on? 4.
Oh, Buckley already died.
Yeah, Buckley been dead.
Luann's first boyfriend.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Fucking.
No. Wait. She who you? I don't want her to be spoiled because other people
Season 4, so if you're about to say other people are
like don't. She just.
Oh, the second one. Did you see the Bernie Mac episode yet?
No.
Did you see the Chris Rock episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You probably did see the Bernie Mac episode and didn't even know it
Didn't
because there's
really.
only 2 black people in the show.
Yeah.
And they only like Chris Rock
No,
show.
because of Debbie Sugarfoot restaurant.
Oh yeah, him. You're
There's a
right.
black dude
Yeah,
there.
Lil Jon.
Yeah, Little John.
You know the show.
I'm watching. This is my 6th to go through. It's the only show I actually watch right now.
Yo, you know that they're making they're making a fresh seasons, yeah?
I hear the rumors. I'm not
No, it's real. It's
until
real.
I see a trailer. I don't care.
They're making. All right, well then we're gonna go hypothetical. They're making.
And Bill is my hero.
Oh, Bill.
Bill get bitches.
Don't. Nigga,
Not as
listen.
much. Not as many bitches
It's
as
Boom Howard.
but-
Boom Howard. Woo!
Look, she think Boom Howard hot.
No, I don't.
She love. Who do you? Dale?
Dale's my favorite. I love Dale.
Dale is he's the smartest one
batshit
there.
fucking
But he's
crazy.
the smartest one. He calls out shit and like
The
and nobody
smartest-
listens until the end.
John Redcorn. He's the smartest one.
No, John Redcorn is a mess.
I know he's a. You know what? You know what? Let's.
I wouldn't know he's a mess yet. Sorry.
Yeah. Don't say anything else. We got to talk. I want her to experience
Like,
it.
okay, I'll say this.
Okay.
The Nancy is into weirdos. That's just all. That's all that really
Okay,
says.
'cause right now, all I
Nancy
ever
is
see
into
was
weirdos, 'cause
John
it's like-
Redcorn.
She mostly knows Hank. Hank and Bobby, I would say, is the character she gotten to know at this point.
Okay, I
I'm
mean,
starting to not like Peggy.
Peggy is a
Peggy's
terrible
fucking
person.
ear. Ooh.
She's selfish. She's a liar.
Yeah.
She gets into a lot of trouble over bullshit.
Yeah.
Bigfoot ass bitch.
All right, we're done with this podcast. All right.